Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy here on the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Villain by AleXa. Now, before we get into this music video, our channel is of course brought to you by our Patreon. If you guys enjoy what we do, you want to support us, head on over to our Patreon. Link's going to be in the description, patreon.com/formofTherapy. You get early access to reactions like this. You get early access to listening parties, and you also get access to live stage variety show drama, reality show reactions, and stuff like that. So if you want to check out bonus content, head on over to our Patreon. Let's get into this video. This is Villain by AleXa, and this is your form of therapy. All right.
Monsters in vain. 관심은 너를 향해 call me insane. 엉망이야 네 모습. You know I didn't mean to. 다들 답이 없는 truth.
This is already a lot more vocally driven than any of her past previous releases, which is a huge plus.
눈치 보며 비하지 마. 세상은 나랑 달라. 경계를 풀고 call me a villain, so what? Call me a villain, so what? Sorry, not sorry, I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 누가 뭐래도 I'm not guilty. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 착한 모습은 부셔.
Is the hook of this song seriously I'm a bad bitch?
선택해 둘 중에 답. Gotta pick me or not. 답이 여기 있잖아. 건들지 마. Don't wanna talk. I'm gonna climb the pyramid. They gon' be asking just how I did. One way ticket, that is no way. Gotta make a choice, pain and gain. 나쁜 aspect 포기 없어. 뭐 딱히 이유는 없어. 감정을 풀어해줘. 넌 타고난 걸. Call me a villain, so what? Call me a villain, so what? Sorry, not sorry, I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 누가 뭐래도 I'm not guilty. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 착한 모습은 부셔. Call me a villain, so sad to say I never felt so alive. 잘못된 건 오직 true or lie. Maybe I was born to be bad. 거칠은 이 세상의 우리 선택은 하나의 villainous. Play a last bittersweet symphony.
Oh, this bridge is something special.
Call me a villain, so what?
Ooh, a little dubstep in there.
Villain, so
Let's listen to that. Let's listen to that bridge again. Sorry, that was the wrong video.
잘못된 Sorry, not sorry. 누가 뭐래도 I'm not guilty. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 착한 모습은 부셔. Call me a villain, so sad to say I never felt so alive. 잘못된 건 오직 true or lie. Maybe I was born to be bad. 거칠은 이 세상의 우리
I rarely say this, but I actually wish during this second part of this bridge, if they had actually started bringing in a little bit of the trap sound, like the trap, like the very plastic sounding pads. I feel like that would have been a nice little progression, but still.
선택은 하나의 villainous play a last bittersweet symphony.
Like if you hear like those drums building up, I just wish those drums had built up earlier and built up into something louder.
Keep going.
Yeah, so I feel like those drums don't build up as loud as I want them to. But then I love that sound. That sounds like some of the dubstep drum and bass stuff that I used to listen to. Okay, so Villain by AleXa. Now, I think I read somewhere that this is not a comeback. This might be a pre-release song. Let me actually look this up. But you know what? If that is the case, I would say that I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not a full comeback. If it's not a full comeback, because I do feel like it is a pre-release single. Yeah, she dropped her pre-release single, Villain. Okay, I'm actually a little bit disappointed that this is a pre-release single because of all of her releases so far, this is actually my favorite. And let me actually tell you why. So perhaps one of the very few, I would say, critiques I had for AleXa and her past comeback and music is I wish they were a little bit more musically driven rather than going for something that is so concept driven and going for something that leans so heavily into just performance basis. Because yes, AleXa is a good dancer, we get it, but at the end of the day, she is still a musician, she's still a singer. So show us that part of her that can sing. And I feel like this song, more than any of her other previous releases, really showcase that. So like portions like right here. Yeah, you can actually hear like the na 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 na. You can actually hear like sort of like the bravado in her voice.
Me insane. 엉망이 아닌 모습. You know I didn't mean to. 다들 답이 없는 truth. 약함을 티내지 마. 보이는 게 다가 아니야. 그렇다고.
Yeah, see, they're letting her sing a lot more, which one that definitely leans better, I feel like, into the K-pop sound rather than going for just like a spoken word or a rap heavy driven song. And her lyrics are more complex too. I feel like previously, because she's not as fluent in Korean, they were giving her just very simple Korean lines. But this is a lot more complex, and it doesn't feel repetitive either. The editing is really good here too, you know, because this is a pre-release. It looks like they didn't put into this music video the same kind of budget they would for a full-fledged title track. But if you just look at the editing, from the transitions to this effect where she's literally mirroring each other, or there's small little portions like little flashes that I want to point out. Like that right there, that edit right there, that's cool. It's flashy, and it takes what is a very rather simple dance that I've seen. Even like she doesn't have like a billion backup dancers, but it still comes off really intimidating and cool. Those horns give off a very ominous, sinister vibe. Definitely gives into the quote-unquote villain concept.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry. 누가 뭐래도 I'm not guilty. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Sorry, not sorry.
I love that for this one they didn't go for an entirely instrumental driven chorus either. This second break where she does like this like a slow spoken word rap portion. It's such a good addition to the chorus.
착한 boys and bullshit. Call me a villain, so whatever. 선택해 둘 중에 답. Gotta pick me or not. 답이 여기 있잖아. 건들지 마. Don't wanna talk. I'm gonna climb the pyramid. They gon' be asking just how I did. One way ticket, that is no way. Gotta make a choice, pain and gain. 나쁜 aspect 포기 없어.
I feel like the actual rap portion is a little bit weak. I feel like perhaps their lyricist sort of, I don't know. It's rap lyrics for songs are hard. That's why usually most K-pop groups, even if they have a group that don't write their own music, a lot of the rappers tend to write their own raps because that is the one thing that is really hard to nail. It's hard to find someone who's like a freelance lyricist who can also write good bars. So I feel like the rap portion is a little bit weak, but overall, I'm very happy and satisfied with this pre-release. I think Villain improves upon all of the past critiques I had, especially my biggest one, which is let her be a singer. Because at the end of the day, she is a singer. You know, the performance and the flashy gimmicks, that's great and all. You know, that's very much Zany Bros' strength. But they really, really needed to let her shine as a vocalist, because at the end of the day, what people replay most are not music videos, it's songs. What people replay most are songs in their cars or when they're walking or they're commuting. That's how you get people. And so I feel like this is a very, very good direction that this is headed in. This makes me very curious because this is just a pre-release and this is not even her actual comeback. I do hope that they continue to capitalize on these improvements that they've made, at least with this song, and that they continue to have, even if they go for this sci-fi concept, that's fine. I just do hope that they actually let her, or continue to let her, kind of flex her vocal chops, because with any indication from listening to this, she is an excellent, amazing singer. So I would love to see her do much more melody, vocally driven stuff. But guys, that is my reaction and review to AleXa's Villain. What do you guys think? What do you guys think compared of this pre-release compared to her past title tracks? For me, this is actually my favorite release so far. I think it being one more vocally driven, that's a great plus. But I think that chorus, having like that very ominous, sinister, horn-driven first part, and then the second part with her "I'm a bad bitch" rap breakdown is actually incredible. I think it's her best hook so far. But guys, what did you think? Also, if you would like to support us, visit us at patreon.com/formatherapy. If you can't support us monetarily or you don't want to, why don't you leave a comment, hit subscribe, be notified when we upload a new video by hitting the notification bell, and check out all our other videos over here.